Howdy folks, hope you're all enjoying your weekend and welcome to another episode of Subnautica Below Zero Early Access. You might recall at the end of the last episode, after spending countless hours farming the resources that I needed to build the fabrication module for my sea truck, I destroyed the fabrication module for my sea truck via the simple expedient of gently reversing the sea truck into it at the dizzying speed of, at least a quarter of a knot. So, yeah. Can't honestly say I was too impressed with that. Which means this week we're pretty much right back to square one. Couldn't even salvage the wreck of the fabricator module, which means all of the lithium that I'd farmed to make the plasteel that went into its construction has basically been flushed down the shitter. So I'm out hunting lithium again. I seem to recall that the last time I picked a couple of chunks of this stuff up... hang on a minute. Precursor stuff. The hell is this? Well, whatever it isn't going anywhere in a hurry. So let's have a quick look around, see if there are any valuables in here. And so far, I seem to have found the square root of diddly and squat. Oh, you're kidding? I can't even scan it. Oh, there's another one over there. This looks like the kind of place you might find nickel. Except I'm not finding any nickel. In fact, I'm not finding anything. Not even titanium or copper. What the hell is this? I'll bet this has got something to do with the plot. It looks like a bunch of power sockets with only one battery in them. I'll bet you at some point in the game I have to come back here and power this thing on, whatever the hell it is. So, all very interesting. Not particularly useful. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. Well, that's a big fat bloody waste of time. So anyway, yes, I do seem to recall that the last time I went lithium hunting I did find some, not much, but some, around the maintenance rocket island. I can remember that there were some steam vents and lots of big nasty snurglies, and there are steam vents in here, but, well, you see the colour of the rock here? It's sort of greeny grey. And I don't think it was like that where I found my lithium. It was more yellowish, as if there were large deposits of sulphur around. So we're going to keep looking. And this looks more promising. It's sort of yellowish. Oh, there's a diamond there. And there are steam vents around. Oh, some magnetite. I don't actually have a use for this stuff yet, which suggests that it's going to be extremely useful later on. I'm going to drop this titanium. You can pick titanium up anywhere. A couple of you were saying in previous videos, oh, Jingles complaining that he can't find any lithium. Swims right past a bunch of lithium. You see that? That's galena. Looks like lithium, isn't. Might contain lead. That right there. Argonite. Looks like lithium, isn't. Can contain silver. Trust me, after you've spent as much time looking for lithium as I have, you start to learn the difference. Lots of snurglies around. Lights off. Oh, bollocks. Took a chunk out of the sea truck. Down to 52% hull integrity. Not good, but I think I've lost him. And I'm back in the twisty bridges, so definitely gone the wrong way. Shit. I'm going to cut a long story short here. I did eventually find just enough lithium to make the one further piece of plasteel that I needed to make that sea truck fabricator module. Again. Let's try not to destroy it this time. That would be good. I mean, yeah, I get it. Technically, the loss of the last fabricator module was my fault because I reversed into the wrong side, but I wasn't going fast enough to scratch a bumper, let alone wreck it. And how was I supposed to know which side? It's not like the game tells you. Right. I understand that I could have reversed into this side where the handrails are, but I'm taking no chances. I'm just going to guide it in manually. And then we'll see about getting ourselves a depth module made, because being restricted to a depth of 150 meters in the sea truck really kind of sucks. And there it is. Hooray! I didn't break it. This time. Can I get in through the back? Should be able to. Yep, there it is. Right, let's see what I need for my depth modules. Oh god, plasteel ingot. I think I've got pretty much everything else other than the plasteel, because plasteel requires lithium. Oh god, straight back to square one. Right, fine. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was missing something really obvious though. I mean, I get that lithium isn't going to be lying around everywhere, but it shouldn't be as scarce and hard to find as this. Oh, there's that Cara virus sample that I got from the frozen Leviathan. I never did send that up to orbit, did I? Oops. Okay. On the to-do list, find more lithium and send that virus sample up to the space station. I had the bright idea of trying to use this mineral detector tool, because, well, detecting minerals is what it's for. And I swam around for ages. Didn't find a single piece of lithium. More argonite. Looks like lithium, isn't lithium. Limestone doesn't look anything like lithium, isn't lithium. It took me an embarrassingly long time. Oh, some gold, that'll be handy. To figure out that maybe it would be a good idea to test it on something that I was finding a lot of, just so I could figure out what the detection range of this thing was. It turns out that the detection range on this thing is kind of shitty. It won't pick up anything if it's more than 15 to 20 meters away. But it's still not completely useless. I mean, if you're swimming around trying to find a particular resource and you just don't notice it because it's lost in the background clutter, it will let you know and point you in the right direction. I tested it out on some argonite that I just swum past and then lost sight of. And that's not argonite, that's limestone. That's argonite. So, yeah. Not completely useless. But it chews through your batteries at an absolutely shocking rate. So if you're going to be using the mineral detector, take a couple of spare batteries along or invest in an ion battery. Not long afterwards, I did come across a remarkably rich source of lithium. It's like waiting for a bus when you're out looking for this stuff. Nothing for hours, and then suddenly half a dozen turn up at once. The only problem? Well, you probably just heard the problem. It's busy trying to take chunks out of my very expensive sea truck. And he's brought friends. And holy shit, would you look at that? Lithium. Like, everywhere. Shit. Well, isn't this just typical? I mean, there's salt and there's quartz as well, but screw that noise. Look, lithium. Oh, fuck it, I'm going for it. Oh, maybe not right now. Bugger off, you! I'm hunting lithium. Right. I can afford to lose a couple of chunks of ass. I need this stuff. 3 pieces. Oh, shit! No, 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 no. No, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Wait. Wait, there's more here. Come on, come on. Grab that. That's 4. That's 5. Any more? Any more? Oh my god. Hi. How are you? No, I'm not going to stop to scan you. Yeah, they can take chunks out of the sea truck. That's fine. Just don't take any chunks out of my pearly white ass. Look at this stuff. It's everywhere. And there's magnetite here. Holy shit. Well, I am suffering from something of an embarrassment of lithium riches at the moment. Let's see if I can get out of here quickly enough to actually enjoy it. Ow! Ow! Fuck, 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 fuck. Down to 33% hull integrity. Alright, let's just get the hell out of here. And they will stop to repair. I suppose the good news is that they've taken chunks out of the sea truck cab and not the fabricator engine. If you look underneath the depth gauge, you can see there's a health bar next to each section of the sea truck, and I can relatively easily replace the cab. Okay, it's good. I'm not being chased. Back to Fort Jingles. And let's see what I can make with my sudden influx of new lithium riches. I should probably also repair the sea truck cab. Right, let's just quickly check. 1 plasteel ingot, 2 enamelled glass. I think I may have some enamelled glass, but if I don't, it's not difficult to make. So let's get busy with that fabricator. So, I'll turn the titanium that I'm carrying into another ingot, so I now should have enough to make 2 plasteel ingots. We're going to turn the creepvine that I'm carrying into some cloth so I can make some bandages to patch up the holes in my ass. And then we're going to get busy with the plasteel. Grab all of the additional bits and pieces that I'm going to need and then head back to the fabricator module. And let's see, there we go, sea truck depth upgrade Mark 1. Hooray! But we're not stopping there, because I also have the rubies and enamelled glass that I need to make sea truck depth upgrade Mark 2. Ho 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 ho! Now where do I put it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, yeah, it's outside, isn't it? Isn't it? I think so. Next to the power sockets. There it is. Right, so I'm guessing that the first depth upgrade lets me go... Whoa! 500 meters. Okay, yes, good. That'll do. Yeah. By default, you can take the sea truck down to 150. I'm guessing 300 with the first upgrade, 500 with the second. Now you're talking. And I should also probably repair the cab. It did just have a couple of sizable chunks bitten out of it, after all. But the good times don't end there, because when I was on my way back to safely explore around Outpost Omega, I found... I'm pretty sure this is another wreck. This is not the first one, where I found the salvage that I needed to repair the supply rocket. So let's bravely venture forth with my trusty sea glide and see what there is to find in here. How do you turn the light on? Oh, there it is. Hang on a minute, was there a sealed door behind me? No, it's just the door. Can't cut through it. And lying on the deck right in front of me, sea truck afterburner upgrade. Not the schematic. I don't have to build it. It's the actual upgrade itself. I can just plug it straight in. Oh, hello. What's this? Okay, I do have to cut this open. So where's the laser cutter? Ah, there it is. What riches lie beyond this sealed access hatch? Actually, nothing. It's more spaceship salvage that I don't actually need anymore. But I ain't going to allow that to let me down. I have just managed to profit a free afterburner upgrade for the sea truck. Now, I seem to remember from the first game, the sea moth. Actually, let's just quickly check, because there's some precursor stuff over here which I might be able to scan, and which I can't for some strange reason. Okay, whatever. Possibly I've been there before and I just didn't notice this giant wrecked starship lying next to it. Let's face it, wouldn't be the first time I'd stumbled right past something important without even knowing it was there. So, let's give this thing a test run. Oh yeah. That's a handy little get out of jail free card. The thing is, the more modules that you add to the sea truck, the more mass, and, well, your engines aren't getting any bigger. So it does slow you down. But with that afterburner upgrade, if I need to not be somewhere really quickly, that's definitely going to help. And now we're back to Outpost Omega, or rather the depths below Outpost Omega. And remember, the last time I was here I could only go down to 150 meters and I had to go deeper in the sea glide, and that got me killed because I forgot where I'd left the sea truck. But now I can take this thing all the way down to 500. So hopefully 500 meters will be enough, because if it goes any deeper than that, I'm probably going to die again. Passing 400 meters now, and I do think I see the bottom. What are those? Anything interesting? Let's go and take a look. And nope, looks interesting. Not actually interesting. Nope, didn't collect anything. What about these? Nope, they're just decoration. And yep, same here. Okay, oh well, never mind. Perhaps down at the actual seabed, which I sincerely hope isn't further than 100 meters below. Otherwise, I'm probably going to end up dying again. Alright, let's see how deep this goes. Yeah, it looks about 500 meters. Yeah, if I only had the first depth upgrade and I was exploring down here with the sea glide, you know I would drown myself again. Oh, hang on a second. Precursor ruins. There's definitely something down here. And no sign of snurglies either. And I can't tell you how happy I am about that. What's this? Generic big plant. Okay, it's a loop plant. Fine. Can I actually... Nope, it's not actually good for anything. Can I scan these precursor columns? Nope. I'm not actually seeing anything. I mean, alright, there's stuff I haven't seen before. There's these big plants. There's some precursor things. But where's, you know, all the nickel and the lithium and the good stuff? What the hell are those things? They seem to be spewing out some thing. I'll bet you that's important, plot-wise, at some point later on. And what do we have? Gold. Gold's good, but I don't have to come down at 500 meters to find gold. Have to admit, I'm feeling a little bit let down. All of the effort that it took me to get down here, and I'm finding useful stuff, but it's nothing that I can't find elsewhere without having to come down to 500 meters. I kind of expected a bit more. I'm feeling a bit cheated. Do you remember I said I really hope this place doesn't extend down to a depth below 500 meters? This place extends down to a depth below 500 meters. I'm going to risk the sea glide. See how far down this does go. And if there's anything worth picking up down here. More precursor columns. Looks like a gateway. Big ass chunk of something for mining with the prawn suit. Down to 600 meters. Another precursor gateway. It's as if it's leading me somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, let's not get too far away from the sea truck. Because if I die down here, the sea truck down at 500 meters, I'm never going to be able to swim back down to it and recover it when I respawn back at Fort Jingles. So I'm taking no chances whatsoever with the sea glide this time around. 70 seconds. Again, there's still nothing but... I mean, you know, gold is nice, magnetite is nice, but I don't have to come all the way down here to find gold and magnetite and silver. 54 seconds. Yeah. I'm not going to push my luck. I really don't want to die down here. Is that... Nope, that was silver again. There's got to be something down here. I mean, you know, something that I can't find elsewhere. There's clearly some kind of precursor facility down here, but it's at a depth way below 500. If I could just find some nickel, I could make the third depth upgrade and almost certainly be able to go deeper safely. And that's when I had a bit of a brainwave. I mean, I like to think of it as a brainwave. You might like to think of it as me realising the bloody obvious. Jingles, why don't you use the mineral detector? Oh yeah, good idea. I think I'll do that. Oh, look at that. There is nickel down here. Not a lot, but enough. There, do you see how easy it was to swim right over it without seeing it? This mineral detector is actually quite useful after all. Magnetite, nah, don't care. Nickel, come on. More nickel, please. Oh, we've picked some up. Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell is it? Have you seen any nickel here? You with the quartz. I'm looking for nickel. Oh, right. Yeah. This mineral detector is actually quite useful. Now I have enough nickel to make the third and final depth upgrade for the sea truck. I have no idea how far down it's going to allow me to go. And I'm extremely proud to say that I even remembered to not try to make it in the fabricator there and then. Because one of the components of the Mark III depth upgrade, as well as the 3 pieces of nickel, is the Mark II depth upgrade. So I'd have to unplug the Mark II depth upgrade, stick it in the fabricator with the nickel, and it'll spit out a Mark III. But can you guess what happens to your sea truck if you're 500 meters down and you unplug the depth module? Yeah. Yes, suddenly you're 350 meters below your crush depth. So I'm not falling for that one again. Actually, I think I did it in the first Subnautica. But I remembered in time, so we're going to take this truck up to a very, very safe depth, whip out the Mark II, stick it in the oven with a couple of pieces of nickel, bake ourselves a Mark III, stick that back into the upgrade slot, and then see how far down we can go. You ready? Drum roll. Whoa, 900 meters. Oh, yes, I think our safe diving problems are well and truly over. So we're going to head all the way back down, past 600 meters, following the trail of those precursor gates, and see where they lead. Oh, what plot developments lie ahead? Can I get the sea truck through there? And is there anything good lying around? I should be able to get the sea truck through there. Yep. Looks like it narrows and gets even tighter up ahead. Can I get the sea truck through that? Maybe. Extremely tight fit. But yes. Yes, I can. Hooray! Now what's this? Oh, there's something down there. Alright. Bravely brave Sir Robin. He rode out from Camelot. He was... What? What? Why did I fall? Oh, there's air down here. An architect component. We'll scan that. This is going to be good.
New blueprint acquired.
The tissue you have scanned was developed from the DNA of 27 different alien species.
You've travelled far. Did you ever meet other spacefarers?
We did not.
So our meeting was a big moment for you too.
I had not thought of it that way.
Aren't you curious? Why we're the only ones?
It is statistically improbable to survive the threats of technological advancement. Evolution favors those which do not advance so far.
So you think it's luck?
We worked hard. You may not.
Okay. I may have found myself in a little bit of a good news, bad news situation. Good news, plot development. Bad news, I'm not swimming anymore. So, how do I get back in the sea truck? And why is the sea truck just floating there if I fell to the ground and injured myself when I climbed out of it? Let's see. Yep, underwater. Consuming oxygen. Through here. Fresh air. Walking on the surface. Can't swim. And I definitely can't fly. So, how do I get back in the sea truck? Why did the game even let the sea truck get through there in the first place? Why did it make that entrance big enough that I could get through here in a sea truck? Why is the sea truck floating in midair? And how the fuck do I get back in it? Because I'm 624 meters down. I can't swim back up to the surface, I'll die. And I can't drive back up to the surface because I can't get back into the fucking sea truck. Can I make this jump? Please let me... No, not even close. And if I keep trying, I'm going to kill myself with falling damage. Well, that's just fantastic. So, I'm stuck down here. I can't get out because I won't survive the swim back up. I can't get into the sea truck. And if I do try to swim back up and die, I'll respawn back at Fort Jingles. I'll have to write this sea truck off, build another one, and another fabricator module, and another 3 depth upgrades, and the afterburner module. Shit. Why does this sort of thing keep happening to me? Early access games, kids. They're great.